Hello everyone, welcome to another live session with 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 Eivindfx here, and
This video/stream is sponsored by Trader Central. Trader Central provides funding for traders, spot cryptocurrency exchange services, and access to trading tools like copy trade software, portfolio tracking, and a social platform exclusive for communicating with trader friends. Sign up now using the link in the description and get up to 30% off on your first plan.
as always, remember to use the link in the description below. I've seen people have used it, so there it is, down there. Now, the thing is today we are, coming into we are trying to recover from a very bad day yesterday, where markets basically just said good night, good morning, and adios amigos. I will see you anytime soon next year. Hello, Aga. And in my view, we are, could do better. So, we're gonna see if we're gonna see some rebounds today. What is really the analysis? So, as of today, right now, we will go through that, and then we'll take the rest later. Other than that, then it says Habariako, as is Muzurizana. So, S&P 500 is kind of in a downtrend at the moment, and not really playing by what I wanted to see, but we're still good. I still have some stop losses down at 44 there, and I am also some stop losses at 43. So all good so far. We just have to make higher highs. Harold, you are one of the worst people to try to get a hold of any time of the day, any time of the night. You sent me a message yesterday that about spammers in Discord. That doesn't work. You have to call me. I was asleep. So if there are spammers in my Discord, you have to call me, and calling you back is like calling the moon. I don't know if it's the lack of moon workers up there, but it's nobody home. CJ, how are you? Long time no see. How are ya? So S&P, just waiting for this one to turn around more than anything else. Nasdaq, just waiting for this one to turn around. We now technically have our double bottom, but no higher high. So if we're going to do anything today or tomorrow, next week, we have to have that situation or above there more than anything else. So the aggressive one is going above here and then buying, and then the more conservative is up there and then there. So right now, as we're making highs and not higher highs, it's CJ says there is no CJ. What is it then? I've lost my paper, but it's supposed to be here somewhere. Shenzhen. It's not Shenzhen either. It's Shenzhen. That's what I do today. Sorry, bro. Have you taken any trades today? We will go through that. I will go through it. Nasdaq as well, same thing. So we're all waiting for it to go higher. It fell, so I guess it is what it is. And we're going to go Jack then. Better? Are you happy now, bro? What happened to Aussie dollar is, to me, a bit of a mystery, but I think the sentiment changed overnight and over the morning more than anything else. Okay? So right now we are falling. Now, do I think it's going to continue falling? What's the What's the deal? The deal is nothing else than it does what it does. Okay? It does what it does. Felix says USD CAD. Hello, brother. Love to see you. Aw. Can you please predict a USD CAD in a long-term direction? That's interesting. Ay. We can see what we can do, right? We can see what we can do. We can go to you. So there's two people you asking for USD CAD. There's one guy asking for pound yen. Is that everything we're going to do today? Okay, cool. We'll do everything. But if you understood my question there, if you have any assets you want me to cover, please give them in the comment section. You guys are silent today. Wow. Come on, people. Get your head out of the gutter. Start having cracking jokes. Start commenting. And I guess you're just waiting for me to tell you what I think and feel. Maybe. I can also do the waiting game. I can also just sit here and say, you know, I can drink my orange juice. This is gonna be a fun game, people. You don't say anything. I don't say anything. We are going to be in a standoff. Euro dollar hit weekly take profit, please. If you are a seller this week, we have hit take profit. Boom. Okay, cool. That is get out of there. We even went down to 86.65. That's good enough for me. Good morning, Joshua. Good morning. We have a meeting in 1.5 hours, I think we have. Yeah, cool. We have a good time. Right now, the market is thinking that. I hope that we're thinking that. Then we can go lower again. So there's an ECB next week. That might send euro higher. Just saying. Yeah. So right now the sells, I'm not saying it's stopped, but I'm not going to be aggressive on it. Okay? So whatever happens, happens. You still have the monthly trade though, so you're not going to take off everything. But that is down to like 107 something. That is not weekly. Monthly is 107.20. So you're thinking that and then that and then that. That's what you're thinking. So let's see if we will get that. Okay, cool. Good morning, America. USD CAD. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to predict a market that is generally in a range. And long term, you're thinking a couple of different things. How much more steam does dollar have, and how much more steam does CAD has? In a longer term perspective, which everyone is hoping for it to go lower. What if it goes down to 120? I don't think it's possible, but that is kind of your mental picture should go. Now, that is if you think it's going to be a great future, there's going to be no fear, everything is going to be great. And I hope everything will be great in the end. But so far, we are until then, we're going to range. Until then, we're going to range. Best rate for Euro USD, possible range. Is it going to be possible range? Yeah, that's a good theory here. Yeah, maybe. But you also need to take in consideration yeah, cool. Okay, cool. Cool. Who is sending all these hearts today? Suryat Mandal. You're making me happy. Thank you. Okay? Thank you. So that is kind of like, wait a bit until it starts trending. Boom. Still long Aussie dollar. Still long Aussie yen. Okay, I can look at Aussie yen for Harold's sake. Do I have a buy there? I have a buy here somewhere. Here? Didn't I buy this yesterday? Like what? Ha? Stop loss at the same price? So I was stopped out of my own trade. How is that possible? Bloody complete idioter, altså. Hæ? I was supposed to buy that thing. It goes from here to there. Buy limit deleted? I didn't do that. Who did that? I'm gonna have a serious conversation with FX Pro. I didn't delete that. Ja, komplett idioter. Okay. So, as again, I think, I'm gonna do a long-term one. So far, we are very high, first of all. Second of all, I still think we still have some steam left here. And I don't know when we're gonna go boom back up again. But, where is it? Let's see if we are for a weekly here. But so far, so good. We are back down to central. So goodbye, actually, by the way. So I'm thinking that way. You can also break lower. And then I don't know how far that's going to go. But so right now, plan A didn't work out. Plan B is in action to the upside. Okay. So if you bought that one, Harold, I still like that. So at the moment, that's the setup that I would approve. That's a good setup. USD CAD don't like it. Pound yen. Didn't I buy that one too, or is all my orders just being stupid? Okay, so pound yen. Let's see if I can find that one in this situation. Now pound yen trade. There's nothing there. There is no orders there for some reason. Maybe I didn't do it. Why didn't I do that? Was I drunk yesterday? Well, okay, that's the buy some then. 1644. Okay. So I'm thinking, for some reason, some of us was drunk yesterday. I don't know who it was, but something like that for tomorrow. So you're thinking new higher high, pull back, and all that thing. Yes, now I can see what I did. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. There we are. That peak there is the same thing as central for that day. And I told you guys in the daily setups yesterday, that is the price to buy. Oh my, look at that. That's fantastic. Cool. I don't know what you're talking about, Hasif, but I did. Okay, I did something. Pound dollar. Hasn't talked about pound dollar yet. I haven't done that in particularly, no. But I can talk about pound dollar in particularly, yes. First of all, you don't trade this. Don't. There is no sell or no buy on this one at the moment. And it doesn't trend. So if you are a buyer, you're thinking, well, I'm going to like and do that. And if a seller, I'm thinking that and that. And there is nobody is winning at the moment. Nobody is winning. Okay. Nobody. So right now there isn't a setup on pound dollar. So we will move on. Pound Swiss, when we're doing all the pounds. Where's my phone? Oh. If you call me now, Harold, I won't take it anyways. Pound Swiss, look at that. You gotta get your C vitamins in. That's a pretty good setup. Yeah. New higher high, new pullback. And the pullback happens here today this morning. Good. Good. Good to the upside. Good to the upside. That's all. So if I were to do anything here, I would have bought. Whoops, did I say it was the wrong one? I would have bought that central at 21.83, and it would have been profit at 18 pips. So that's what I expect of you today. Shinmungan. If you didn't buy that today, I would be very disappointed as your boss. As your boss, I would be very disappointed if you're a buyer and you didn't take that. So that's that. Going over to the last pound pair I'm going to do today, and we have reached a target. I am absolutely 100% sure that we have reached a target. Oh, we haven't. Okay, that one. Then, I guess, but I would say that actually, to be honest. And maybe that. So right now, there isn't a setup here, because the setup was here. There is a sell. There was maybe some buys here, but didn't go well. And now you're out. Sellers are in control, but I think we need to have a bigger high before we go down to 82.80, if so. No, you can't have a long trade here, bro. It's not even bullish. It's not even bullish. Thanks, but why only 20? I don't know what 20. What do you mean by 20? I do apologize. I do not understand that. Please explain. Here is a setup for those who's following it. If you are a seller, there is your sell. Whoops. There is your take profit. Where is your buy, young man? Double bottom, higher high, higher low. There. Boom. That should be daily central. Or something like that. And it was. Congratulations. That's how you trade. Can't have a long trade. You can't have a long trade on pound Swiss. I don't know about you though, but That's the only direction it goes right now. So yeah. Come on, people. I said this setup, I don't know, 2 days ago, 3 days ago. I made that saying it will go up to 159.54. And if you didn't take it, I'm not going to tell you. You should have. But I made a perfect trade plan for you. Nej. Nah, alltså. Okay. Now you. Okay. Listen up, young bro. Listen up. Okay? Hear me out. There is your buy. Target is 123.47 weekly. I never said to take profit because you're supposed to go up, down, up, down, up, down. Take profit, go home, be happy, do something else. That is what you're supposed to do. Now, today, this is your entry. There is your stop loss. You have not hit your stop loss yet. And then you continue on tomorrow. Break even that one, continue tomorrow. Break even that one, continue tomorrow, the next day, and take profit at 23.14. Simple, straightforward, nothing else. If I need to be that clear, you're going to get a lot of clarity today. Another clarity. I said the other day, that is your sell price, that is your buy price. If you're in gold trading, you haven't done that, you haven't done your job. Either you did your job by saying, I don't want to be in this market, or two, you were too lazy to either buy M2 or sell M3, depending on the direction, I don't know what it is. If you don't trade gold, that's totally okay. But if you have an opinion, you want to do something here, that is what your job was. And there have been given so many attempts to buy 1917, it's almost sickening. So, you should be in profit either way. That is the rule. Natgas hit take profit for the week. There's nothing more to do. Go home, chill out, watch Netflix, do something else. Natgas is take profit, TP, 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 TP. And right now, let's see. Right now, there is nothing here to do. Okay? US oil was requested for. I hoped it would go higher until America starts adding some more oil to the market, and oil fell. Now, if you're looking at that trade there, that was a good trade, kept you in profit for, I don't know, a day? Yeah, or some hours, maybe just some hours, before it was down to break even. Now, if it went higher, then you would have entered. But right now, oil is no longer. The setup, which was 50%, that is the sell, that is the buy, and sellers took over. Cool. Now, if you are then a seller, which I'm not, obviously, you target 92. And if you're not in one of these trades, you have to let it play out, do something else, wait until Monday, and see if we are down. If we are down here, up here, or up here by Friday. That is going to be the difference between you buying it, selling it, or, I don't know, doing sell that buy up here. Okay? So, take a chill pill. Another one that you're just gonna go, okay, cool. Nothing more to do for the rest of this week. As a buyer. If you want to sell it, oh yeah. Used in NOK. Harold, again, you didn't tell me about used in NOK. You're supposed to tell me. Why are you not my friend? There is news in NOK. I can't buy used, like, what's wrong with these people? Okay, I will just put it in a different account then. I bought now. Congratulations. And then we shall see. Because that is around the daily low and M2 continuation higher. Okay? We all agree? All rise to the glory of USD NOK. You think USD and SUL will reverse because it's overbought condition? It's in near-term historical high. Will it break 123.3, 124.3 in short term? Thanks. Okay, I will do so. Harold, you're supposed to say, Ivan, USD NOK, now. You're supposed to be together with me in the meeting room, sorry, in the trading room, and you're supposed to be listening to me, and you'd be like, that's a good trade, Matt. That's a good trade. Sean Kawoya, how are you, my bro? How are you? So if you're wondering, I will put it in clear text. I just bought USD NOK and 1077. Stop loss 1.7 what? Two, 3. TP. What is TP now? TP is 109.11. Okay, wish me luck. Wish me luck. We have now hit take profit for dollar for the week. Boo! Boom! That feels good, right, people? That feels good. Okay, so I just took a trade with you. I just told you we just took profit, and the guy is sitting there with 18 likes. Aye. Do you need to dance now? I need to dance, That's nice. So, for everyone who's asking for pound, I've already done pound. I could do pound again. But there's nothing changed since 2 minutes ago. 2 minutes ago, I said, you wait for a higher high, pull back, boom. If you are a seller, You are taking profit at around 30.16. At the moment, there might be, some sell opportunities. Where was the sell opportunities? The sell opportunities was never M3 here, and probably an M3 on a daily there. Other than that, you haven't got a new possibility there. Okay? You are very much welcome. Remember, if you price goes down to 30.15, please take the profit and run, people, and you will be so happy. Let's see if we can go through the calendar. So today, people, had a meeting in the morning with A1 people, and we went through pivot points. I think I'm gonna put that up on my mentorship page. Just for future references and fun. And then the other thing I did today was I was in a meeting with a guy. That's all I'm gonna say that. But so I do have a social life at least today. And he told me there is zip lines in Kenya. And I was like, what? Are you serious? Can you do zip line here? Yeah, it's an hour away. Needs a car for that. But and then there was bicycling trails. And I'm like, dude, are you serious? So yeah, I'm pretty pumped up of me now showing you videos of me going around in, zip lines and trails. Jobless claims is 66,000, 166,000, down from 200 expected, lower than 171 that was previously. So still, I guess that's a good thing. That is probably going to make dollar bullish, if anything. Somebody asked for pound CAD. So, also, I don't know if this is good for maybe one day, people, I will just say I don't do those trades anymore. Okay. People, listen up. We got a red alert. We have a red alert. Tara Parasad says, your chat is so complicated, I can't understand. And are you talking about what I say is complicated? Or is the chat that is here complicated? Someone died in Australia within last 2 years in a zipline failure. Yeah, and if you find me 10 feet under after a zipline failure, at least I died happily. Harold, where are you? Harold! Where are you, Harold? Is here. Present and correct, sir. Okay. Present and correct, sir. Cool. Pound CAD is kind of like the ugly duckling at the moment. It's going down, making a low, not reaching target, goes back up again, and then you're supposed to make fun out of it. You're supposed to you're supposed to make sense out of it. I don't make sense out of it. The momentum is maybe up now, but it might, also be rejected here. So if you're going to make any analysis here, you have to make the ugly duckling only into ugly duckling category, meaning you need to study how pound cat individually moves and corrects and where it stops and where it goes. So it seems to me that this has been in a bearish trend for a long time. So you're hoping it will continue this bearish trend that is done for a long time. Now, I don't know if this is good sell points or bad sell points. Let's check. Nothing. Sell. 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 Nothing. Sell. Okay, so around now might look like a good sell. That's the only way. And if it breaks higher and reaches higher and I was wrong, then okay. But the reason why I say this, you need to be an expert in pound cat in particular and specifically of how that moves, because it's different from what pound dollar does, pound yen does, and pound Swissy does. Not becoming difficult, but you have to become the expert. Just because you saw something moving doesn't necessarily make it a chicken. It could have been a rat, for that matter. S&P is coming back down yen again. I believe that this is gonna break lower, to be honest. Unless we get an intervening from high heavens. So he's back in the team. He's back in the team. It's very, 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 very much welcome. We have missed you. Absolutely fantastic. Harold! I called you today to tell you something. Harold. Harold, I had this today. Sir, I had this today. Does those looks nice to you? Isn't that amazing? Dim sum house. And with a little bit of, I don't know, some chili something. It was great. It was amazing. It's dumplings in Americans. For Americans. Try sea view. See my. They were from China. Yes, it was. Depending on the chef. So these people was from China. Like from the correct places in Earth. It wasn't like, you know. And I don't know. You tell me. They costed, I don't know, 600 shillings to USD for 3. $5. I don't know. Is that cheap or is it expensive? For 3? Shanghai style. Maybe, I don't know. But it costed $5 for 3 dumplings. So that's what I wanted to tell you today. But you didn't pick up your phone. Sin Muggin, you asking me about my pivot points. I can tell you, first of all, if you go to YouTube, I'm also going to explain to you, don't worry. Eivindfx. And if we look at that beautiful face, eh? Eivindfx and then strategy. If you go to strategy and you go to this video here, that is first of all Xiao Long Bao. Okay. And then that is where and then you go to this other video. This one to find it, to find the actual indicators of how to use them. And then I will give you the indicators right now. It's free. Don't worry, it's free. And then it is pivot points, and then it is there. There you go. Cool. Now, you would have to go through the videos to see how I changed. I changed them a bit, but you know, it is what it is, right? Now, the other thing is, how do we use them? So if I was a buyer, for example, on S&P, I will then change them. You go here, pivot bias, go to bullish bias, 1 month. I'll go to 4-hour time frame. I then see that this is the first potential buy price I have for April. And then I then also see that it's around the price of 44.40, and my target price is 48.42. So I will do that, and I will do that. Now, has that ever happened before? We have gone a bit lower last month, bounced, and then gone up there. And then now I'm expecting us to do that and then that. That's what I hope for. Now, I was expecting earlier this to happen because the weekly was doing the same thing. And now I can trade with the trend, by the way. And I was buying, let's see. I was buying in this area here. And then higher. So that failed. Now we just have to wait for it to continue higher. Now, if I take off the one that I have paid for, you just have to find the prices of it by doing that. That is easy, the piece lemon squeezy. And right now, looks like S&P 500 is falling on the top of my lungs. But I am then using technical analysis only to confirm or deny that I'm right or wrong. Right now, I'm wrong. So I need a higher high, higher low, and then I will buy whenever that is. Okay? Understood? Is that understood? We have Sir coming back. Sir is coming back. Sir is coming back. Sir is coming back. And I'm so, me and Sir and Harold, the reason why people, I'm going to show you a dedication. Sir woke up 3 or 4 a.m. to be in my daily setups. That, my friend, is what you call dedication. And then he moved, got a new job, couldn't do it anymore, but still shows up. So yeah. Cool. Pound yen still hasn't broken higher yet, so we're just waiting a bit of that one to go higher. New Zealand dollar, US dollar. Now, the thing here is, people, of this absolutely beautiful community. Right now, we are in a range. Identify the range. When does it become a range? It becomes a range where there's no lower lows and no higher highs. No lower lows, no higher highs. So at that point, we are in a range. That means that you need to be careful for the rest of until we break either higher or lower or whatever, right? Now, this is technical analysis. So if you're going to look for entries here, what do you do if you look for entries? Now, you have to look for pullbacks, right? And you're thinking next week, if we can go a bit lower, then sell next week. But yeah, so far, just wait for it. It's a lot of waiting here. I do apologize for the waiting. I can't do anything about it. wait to see how it develops. But that's kind of what you're thinking at the moment. I believe Nasdaq should go higher. That doesn't necessarily mean it will go higher. It's all just a long waiting game. Now, it seems to me that the market has decided to take profit. And I'm caught in between. That's my issue. And I will wait for as long as I need for a higher high, higher low. Somebody told me yesterday, have patience like a saint. Sometimes I have, sometimes I don't. But that is what you need to do. There's a different ways of saying, or coming to a conclusion which place to sell, which place to buy, sorry. You can go to daily chart, daily setup. If this now goes higher, this one will also go higher. And this will be, then we'll have to avoid this day. And then the following day should be around here. Okay? How does it look like in real life? Okay? Let's see. Real life situation. Double bottom, higher high, higher low. That's what it's supposed to be. Whoops. Higher high, higher low. There you got your entry. Higher high, higher low. There you got your entry. And you do that until you run out of steam. Until you make a lower low. And when does that happen? Here. When the central pivot is lower than the previous one, and it makes a lower low here, here, and here. And this day is the first day you're allowed to sell. So that is where you exit. If you're able to get a good exit, as you see here, there is your exit. So you should have taken profit at the top of that range before it made a lower low. But technically, if that never happens, that is also your exit out. Longer term LED wave, I have no clue what LED wave does. That's all. Dumplings or foie call? Foie call is very nice. I haven't had it a very long time. For those who's just asking what is foie call is boiled lamb and cabbage for 3 hours. Looks like this, absolutely hideous, but is an amazing dish with some peppercorn as well. That and some laurbær leaf. The only thing you need, if you want the sauce to be a bit thick, you add some flour into it somewhere, something small, and then only water in the bottom, and it steams for 3 hours, and it looks like this heaven made on earth. It is soft, it's nice, tastes a bit bland, I guess. It's not really spicy, but it's just struggle food, whatever you have in the pantry as a farmer without anything else than a couple of cabbages and a sheep. Does it? Personal freedom? I didn't know that. Well, I don't have it too often though. You also had, as a side dish, you have potatoes and carrots. And if you want to make it Asian, you probably have a chili, soy sauce on the side for that matter. So good for winter. Absolutely. Personal freedom. I thought you were from America by our. I don't know how you know about foie gras. Maybe you Googled, but yeah. Ivan, you look fresh. Thank you very much. Elias Master says, Ivan, is it possible to go long USD yen? Sure it is, bro. I'm not taking it away from you. But what I do know one thing. I know when I see one. Buy, buy, buy. You can look for a buy. Target, I don't know if target, maybe target is too high though, but give or take. Part Norwegian. Velkommen. Velkommen. Jarl. If you are from southern of Norway, you understand absolutely perfect of what I meant. Okay. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Same situation as for US 30. Now you need higher, whoopsie daisy, higher, low, and we're good to go. So any turn now, if it ever happens, you will see me smiling on chat, smiling in stream. I will be like, the sun has arrived, and it's gonna be a fantastic morning and evening and everything. And you know what, people? We have arrived at the end of the stream. Hope you had a good time. Hope you subscribed. If you became a member like Ze, you are forever in my heart. You also donated minimally one time, Ze. Forever grateful. Whoever donates to me, you are, not everyone is still special, but I especially remember anyone that does that. Also those who stays here for a very long time. I hope I give you value. I hope I give you something to think about so you can improve your trading. Until then, have a good day. Boom.